Alright, we're here with the most recent Fresh Start character. This is a Storm Totem Druid. This is what you would start with to set up to go into the Blue Dragon set. It's a pretty solid overall build. High health regen, high crit chance, high crit damage, 54 base crit damage, plus your offensive ability over their defensive ability, which gets even higher because you're using this to reduce their defensive ability. You have Panetti's, which gives you the flat RR. It gives you more flat RR when you go to the set, but Hand of Voltos gives you % RR, which is kind of necessary for a Druid. And we only have 3 main abilities, so this is kind of a low APM build. You're just kind of running around in circles. You have your Wind Devils, and you have your Storm Totems. And the basic of the build, I probably want to put more points into conversion, depending on what gear you have to drop for that reduced freeze and entrapment resistance. But this is one of your key points. You want this always because of offensive ability. And these 2 points in Panetti's are the only 2 you invest in, because you want that electrocute damage and crit damage on Panetti's. Here it's just max out Storm Totem, max out Raging Tempest, max out Maelstrom, max out Heart of the Wild for just % health and health regen, soft cap this for resistance, and put as many points into Mark Drogon's pack as you can. Change this out, reduce points here, and put them here, or reduce points here, them here based on what gear you get. Soft cap and focus, of course. We ended up going with the Fetid Mask because it's just easier to get, and +1 all skills is really good. We would have more offensive ability if we went for a what's it called? Cask. It gives you 6% offensive ability, but it's fine as it is. We have a lot of offensive ability. We have decent health, 23,000, which is actually really good for a Druid, because we never sit still. And if you look at the dummies, attack the dummies, you have to use pet attack, keep your pet attack on the dummies. It just like every time you summon a totem, it applies its own dot. And when you summon a new totem, that totem applies a new dot, which is why your percent is very important. Dot duration, because the longer your dot duration is, the more dots you'll have on the target at one time. Just kind of pressing the button. Nice. The build has max movement speed, of course, and we are at almost 2,300 lightning damage and 2,200 electrocute with 130% duration. So those 4-second dots, or those 2-second dots are becoming like almost 4.5-second dots, almost 5-second dots. So that's really good for some of the new totems and basic totems. I'll show you a quick Conway kill for the low card kill. Low card was actually pretty easy. But when farming, this thing farms really well. It's better to farm Shattered Realm with this build because everything dies behind you because it's a totem dot build. If you played anything like the old Explosive Arrow totem in Path of Exile, which basically put a lot of explosive fuses on the thing, it exploded, and that put an ignite dot, and eventually killed the target. That's kind of what this plays like in a lot of ways. Everything dies behind you, so you just have to be careful with it. One of the other things is we failed to get the level 60 Shaman one. We did get the level 90 Arcanist one, which is the best in slot, and we also got the belt, which is like Arcanist Shaman, which is also best in slot, but we did not pick them up because of, well, most people are not going to get those, so we just went in there without. We would have another like 200% damage essentially if we had gotten the Eye of the Storm, which you usually get. This is only the second of my fresh start playthroughs that I did not get my 60 relic or whatever. But as you can see, you just keep adding dots and it just mows through. We have so much offensive ability, or like health regen, you can sit through most bosses. The whole VOD, like the whole playthrough is up on the VOD. We finished this whole playthrough up to Lokar in 17 hours, so less than 18 hours to get all the way up here. So this is still a really smooth, really powerful character if you're looking for something to start really quick with. Alright, see y'all next time. Alright, we are here at Lokar. Gonna hit our potions. Let's see how well this goes. Should have probably pre-planted my totems, but I didn't. I gotta be careful about that because they're not rocking the most defensive layers. Our biggest defense is just running away. There he goes. Lokar down.